I'm excited to see these two with each other. Sephiroth is quick, is he not? Or is he kind of a mid?
He's kind of like Byleth in that he moves quickly, but he's got some moves that are slow as hell.
Slower. Okay, got you.
But big hitter, big reach.
Got you.
I think he is a faster version of Byleth in that most basic of senses of their feel, but they play entirely differently, of course.
Yes, absolutely. And I know, to my knowledge, Sephiroth is a lot lighter than Byleth is.
Yes.
So big hitter, very light.
Yes.
So far, pretty even game going on.
And you can see with that katana, the reach is ridiculous, which is going to be hard for Young to deal with at times. And a lot of those sweeping hitboxes kind of negate the being a small person advantage you get. So, we're going to have to see a lot of projectile play from Robber. And, I mean, that's what we've been seeing him play so far today, so I expect nothing less.
Yeah. No, and so far it looks like Smirk?
Oh, I've got this back.
Oh, yeah,
name,
sorry. Okay, Robber. I was about to say, that made no sense to me, sorry.
Yes.
It looks like Robber has definitely the lead going on right now, but I think when Sephiroth gets a feel for it, his gap close will really screw over a young Link player.
Absolutely possible here. I mean, but right now, yeah, Robert has really good control. He's doubling up damage, but you see those big hits come through. You also see, you know, for people who are more unfamiliar with Sephiroth, that wing that's on him, it's almost like having Arsene come out where you are powered up at that point. You're doing more damage, you have better recovery, all that jazz. You got a third jump. Oh, Robert able to clear him out, though. And so it is important, much like Arsene, when they get up there, to take care of business fast.
Absolutely. Don't let yourself get taken advantage of by it.
Yeah. But also, if you chase, you're probably just going to lay yourself out. But that star kill there going to bring us down to 2 stocks apiece.
And relatively even 2 stocks, although I will say, I think Robber is doing an absolutely great job right now of being able to avoid Sephiroth's bigger hits and keep the harassment on the whole time.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of just trading blow for blow, it seems, but not, you know, one after the other. It's a string one way, then a string the other, and you see the wing come out here. Smirk falling behind kind of hard right now, but with that wing out, a few hits could definitely even this up.
Yep, absolutely. But Robert definitely has control of the match right now. He's doing a great job of keeping him at bay until he wants him close. And, I mean, 110 to 17% is an absolutely massive lead.
Yeah, absolutely. And it feels like Robert's just playing so smart around his projectiles. He's using a lot of boomerangs to get shields out and follow up with fire arrows and then, you know, aerial attacks. But we're seeing these hits come out from Smirk, and sure enough, that's the turnaround that damage gives you. You get a good charged up attack, and it can be all but over. The wing gone now, though.
Yeah, but that was absolutely beautifully done by Smirk right there. I will say, I think Robert does a very good job of getting him to high percentage, but he has trouble killing. And that's going to be a huge problem if he wants to continue here.
Yeah, it feels like he's got the ability to get in on these damage plays. He's not finding what we saw him use a lot to get kills in previous games, a lot of those Bs. And I don't know if that's just a matchup thing with him. Oh, we see that grapple go in. Smirk knows it, though. He knows he's got a counter out of that immediately.
And wow. Absolutely beautifully done by Smirk there.
Absolutely. Game 1 going Smirk's way. Just a reminder, in case you guys didn't remember, it is best of 5. These guys, I don't know about you.
Juice, acid, station 3. Juice, acid, station 3.
Yep. Juice, acid, station 3.
There you go.
So,
I can't get out.
What, you don't have the pipes of a theater major like this guy?
theater and choir.
Oh, yeah. Oh, really? Choir, too? Yeah. What are you, fucking Brian Blessed?
Who the fuck is that?
He's a British man with a very beautiful voice.
Ooh, then yes.
The pipes of an idiot 16-year-old who never speaks.
So does Chris.
That's very true. I will say I'm excited for this next one. I feel like it was a great showing from both. but Sephiroth has an advantage there where he can get the kill, and Robber seems to be unable to close a kill out.
Yeah, that big hit energy.
Absolutely, because I think Robber outplays him 90% of the time, but he can't kill him, and Sephiroth takes advantage.
I feel like that's why you've been enjoying playing Byleth as opposed to Corrin recently. Is with Byleth, every now and then you just put in a big old swing and they die. You're like, oh, that was nice.
Yep, absolutely. That's why I play him. And because nobody knows how to deal with Byleth, that's my favorite part about her.
You should main like Rosalind or whatever the fuck her name is. I don't even know her name. That's how real people play.
Oh, and Luma or whatever?
Yeah. Rosalina and Luma. Yeah. I always forget it's called Luma. I'm like Starfy? 'Cause I think that was a Sega game.
Sorry, forgive my ignorance. The small orbs that go up around young Link after Sephiroth hits him with certain attacks, what are those?
Yeah, well, he sends those orbs, they go around, there's a timer, they believe 2 rotations, and then they go in and detonate. So you see it, they'll do another rotation, and then, yep, boom, goes in, detonate.
Understood.
You can get up to 3 orbs onto your opponent.
Wow, and that sounds just like a straight kill move. Beautiful edge play from
really
Robert right there.
Perfect bomb and boomerang there. Just not able to get a little more out of it. Smirk at 133. He's got to find something here. Oh, finds the up smash.
Beautifully done. And Robert made the same mistake I always make when I play Corrin, is in that I get myself off the edge and accidentally give platform control to the other person.
I have seen you throw yourself off the edge with side special so much less recently. It's a little disappointing from a caster point of view. I love watching you just hurl yourself in the abyss.
Look, you got to go hard or go home, all right?
True story. And right now, Robert is going hard.
Yep, sorry.
Neutral air out there. And he perfect timing on the return to stage to not get hit there.
So definitely a good combo from Robert there, but Smirk he's back on the stage. He's not close to death. Ooh, beautiful air dodge
I thought he got him twice in a row.
Yeah.
I thought the spy special landed both times. Second time was air dodged, as you mentioned. Robert, though, looking rough, and it's going to be down to final stock here. Smirk 92% with 2 stocks.
92% is pretty close to kill potential. If he could do this without giving any extra credit, I give him a great position here, but Smirk was playing very defensively, but got caught. Well done by Robert there.
And brings in almost even, only 13.5 carried over here. And we talked about Robert was having a hard time getting on these kill blows, and I had specifically mentioned up B's. He's finding up smashes now, which is another great kill move for Young Link.
Yep. One of his best kill moves, to be frank.
Absolutely. He's getting good dashes in onto Smirk and finding it out of shield. So he's setting himself up.
Yeah. Right now, Sephiroth definitely in control.
Is it best of 5?
Say a bit greedy from Robert there. He went for the pummels. I think if he would just down throw it in his shield, he could have gotten away from those detonations. But
yeah, that's a very good point. But he's definitely making some sort of comeback here. It's still a long shot, but he's doing a great job.
Rough spot here out on the side. Finds it back in.
Good job. Gets back on the platform.
And the wing's out, though. 88.
So he's got to be very careful. He can't take any hits here.
Nice recovery from Robert there.
Yep.
Smirk back up as well. Going to be knocked off to the side.
How long does the wing last?
I think I haven't seen it long enough that it went away without dying.
Got you. So it's a pretty long time. So it's something he needs to be terrified of the whole time.
Yeah.
Although, wing or not, he's still in kill potential, but both of them...
Oh! Great follow into the air there by Robert, and he's able to take game 2. After trailing pretty hard there, Robert just keeps his mental and gets it done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kudos
by
to
the
him.
skin of his teeth, having a solid 90% deficit and coming back and taking that victory, that has to feel good. And after that, I guarantee that he feels a lot stronger going against Sephiroth right now.
Yeah.
Because he's learned. You can tell from that last stock that he knows how to deal with him properly.
Yeah, I gotta say, it felt like there's a bit of a misplay from Smirk there where he was maybe overconfident in his positioning, and he kind of just put himself in the air and didn't expect the rundown. And Robert came cross stage to finish that one.
He did, and he did a great job of it. So I imagine, yeah, you're right. We'll see a safer play from Sephiroth if he's ahead like that again. But Robert seems to know what he's doing. So it's definitely a close one. Still a best of 5, so we've got many games to go.
Absolutely.
relatively even start so far, just playing position games with each other for the most part. Looks like Sephiroth taking a solid lead here. Wow. The range on his back air is absolutely insane.
It's pretty nasty, yeah. I don't envy being on the bad end of that one. There's that charge coming out. Good shield this time. He got hit by two of those the magic-looking ones last time. So.
But doing good. Relatively even game still. Trying to hit each other with their ranged attacks, but it's just not really working.
No, almost a game of long-range footsie at the moment.
Absolutely. Oh, beautiful counter done, or deflection, or whatever that is considered.
It's all of the above.
Wow,
Oh.
and then the edge guard was just beautiful from Smirk there.
Yeah, I mean, Smirk covers the edge with it, and honestly, he hit Robert with both that blast at the edge and the up smash he was doing to cover the inside. But Robert comes in, goes hard, and Gentleman's 2 stock.
Yeah, no, and that's very great. It's a good game for both of them so far. We'll see if it's the exact same as last stock, where Smirk takes an early lead, but isn't able to capitalize.
You know, I gotta say, like, watching this play, I mean, Smirk is fun to watch. You see, you know, the calculated moments to find big hits, a lot out of him. Robert is so fun to watch in that he sees an opportunity and he just goes at you. And it is fun to watch him just get in somebody's face and churn out an absurd amount of damage in a short amount of time.
Yeah, absolutely. No, he'll make a hole where there isn't one and get a combo out by continually pressuring you. So far, very even here.
Yeah, absolutely. They're sticking on each other. Only 11% difference here, so no big deal there. Shields the reflector. He sees it coming that time. And there you go. He finds his opening, gets in for a little extra damage. No big hits that time.
Yeah, but Wing is out now, so he needs to definitely play safe, try not to take a single hit. But he's got him in the air, and that's where he wants him to be.
Oh! Smart little play there. The dash to the side, the arrow gets him in the air, and he follows up with the up air really quick, gets him out the top. Wing gone.
Yep.
I mean, he never took a single hit once Wing was out for
The
Smart.
Wing was basically useless there, which must feel absolutely great as Robert right now.
And absolutely shit his Smirk.
Yeah, but he's got a stock lead. He's already got 40% of an advantage here.
Oh, he leaves himself absolutely vulnerable there. Only gets a low punch, but 53% extra credit. Robert's in a good position here heading into the final stop.
I bet he's very happy with this right now.
He's not going to be happy until, though, it says 2 in his win column right now next to his name. And Smirk's got the big hits. We know that's what Sephiroth does.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, he's already at... Ooh, very good job. And he's gotten him off the platform here.
Able to shield away those detonations.
The Wing is out.
114 to 31, though. It's going to take a couple big hits from Smirk, at least 2, if not more.
Good grab.
That's one set.
This is what I want to see more of from Smirk. When he has his Wing, I want to see him play him a lot more aggressively.
Gets that swing there. There we go. We're in kill percentage now, and he finds it out over the side of this stage.
Wow.
Smirk able to close it out. He shows some patience in the back of the game that time. And 2-1 as we head into game 4 here.
Absolutely. Here I am saying I wish he played more aggressively, and then he played passively and turned that around beautifully.
Oh, well, I think it was a bit of both. I think it was the patience to wait for the gap, then go hard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whereas we saw the end of the previous game, it seemed like he was, I don't know, he was almost trying to bait in an attack, and this time he waited until he saw his opportunity and then went in, which is a lot of what we're seeing out of Robert, too.
Yeah. No, it was very well done on both parts, and I do think, as I said after the first game, where I thought Robert had a feel for Sephiroth, now I feel like Smirk has a feel for Young Link.
Absolutely.
I feel like he turned that around incredibly well.
It's going to be really interesting to see where the series goes as we head into game 4. Smirk on match point here. Head back to PS2.
Solid map for both of them, honestly. I don't know if really anybody has an advantage on this one.
Oh, that's straight up. That's kill. That's done.
Yep. That was
No getting back.
absolutely incredible right there.
Smart play from Smirk. He gets out. He understands the situation. He knows that Robert can't get back without, being in there, and just reflects it, sends it back out.
Reflects it off. Yeah, it's an absolutely great punish, and he took nothing for it. There was no downside to it.
Yeah. Downside would be if he hadn't done it well and was like too late, but he was early to the play. I mean, he covered his bases. He was smart.
His reflex
clean.
seems to last quite a long time, too,
Yeah, it kind of
honestly.
feels like
it seems to have a big
Palutena
window.
pit
Yeah.
kind of thing.
So that's great and good for him. He's got already a nice start. I will say, Robert's doing a good job here, but he's still a full stock behind, basically.
Oh, absolutely. Have a good day, man. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Go and be safe. So far, basically a full stock. It's looking good for Sephiroth right now. He's got his wing out. A very good nair from Robert there. If he just keeps him in the air or off the platform, I bet he's happy.
Yeah, and you keep, making a point that it is so true. When Sephiroth's in the air, that's when Robert's finding his advantages. And you can see Smirk finding an opening, trying to fast fall the ground as quickly as he
Yeah,
can.
absolutely. He knows he feels a lot safer and is a lot stronger on the ground.
Nice recovery from Robert and a shitload of damage while he's at it. Still a almost full stock deficit.
Very good jump over the attack and nair from him. But
Oh!
113%.
That read from Smirk, he knew he was going to roll it. He knew it, and he
That
cleans
is
it out.
straight death.
It's a stock lead here,
Yeah.
2-1. Smirk looking to close it out and head himself to winner's final.
Yeah, he's doing a great job here. He's using his range very well and making sure he stays on the ground, and that is what he should be doing. He's doing a great job of it. Very good back air. I'm telling you, that crescent swipe of that is like half the map.
Yeah, he has so many moves that have a massive hitbox. Now he has a lot of recovery lag on the end, and that's where you end up being punished unless you're, just landing on the ground. Then you can just deal with that. But a good player is going to negate that a lot of the time and find the right opportunities for it.
Absolutely. And he's doing a great job of, Youngling definitely has the
Projectile?
Thank you. Why couldn't I think of that word?
I don't know.
Projectile advantage, but he's making sure he really can't use it that well.
Yeah, absolutely. But we're seeing. Oh, I was gonna say good damage from Robert, but he finds an opening there and he gets the killing blow. Brings it down to one stock here. 77% on Robert.
Yeah. 70% is not something to laugh at, but it also is definitely still a winnable position for anybody here.
Absolutely. Robert getting some damage out there. If he can get Smirk back in the air, which he does, he can churn out some damage, not able to get it there on the backside. Smirk able to take advantage on the way back down. Almost evened up here, though. Yeah. Oh my god, we are close. 81 to 99. The wing is out.
Beautiful. He is fighting for his life here, and he's doing a great job of it. He just needs to make sure not to get hit by that wing.
He looked for the grab there. Robert wanted it. He knows it's a bread and butter for him. He has to shield the detonation. He gets taken advantage of on the backside. Trying to get to the ground, and he finds it. Projectile has to be shielded, jumped away from. One of them wants to find that projectile chip in.
Yeah.
There it is. Robert finds it, grenade it, or bomb in, not going to get anything. Smirk back on stage. He finds the grab. He sends him out to the side. Full control right now to stage. He's going to get him with another bomb. Third bomb's not going to land. Smirk back on stage, 114 to 119. We are so close right now.
Anybody's game, but platform control is definitely to Robert right now, and that's exactly where he wants to be.
And he finds it with the up air there. Quick adjustment, gets in, sending us to game 5.
Yeah, it was looking very dire for Robert for a bit there, and he came back and he took that game, and that was amazing.
Third stock was so clean from him for the most part. I mean, he came from what, a 30-70% disadvantage?
70% disadvantage, yeah.
And he cleaned it up. Like, he got it done. He got, as you pointed out, and it's so true, he got Smirk in the air where he could get off these chains of damage that do 30-40%. Yep. And a couple of those, and then full stage control. You pointed that out too. Every time Smirk was getting back, it was an arrow, it was a bomb. You're back in the air, you're back off the stage. What are you going to do about this? And eventually when he tries to cross up to find solid ground, running up air. Just takes him out.
Yeah, that's all you need. I'm no Youngling expert, but to me it feels like Youngling's highest kill potential is when you're above him. And he's underneath you, that's Youngling's favorite thing. And
up
he
smash,
took advantage of
up
that.
air, up B.
All of those are kill moves for him. So.
Absolutely, only one of them has to be grounded.
So, absolutely wonderfully done there. And
Protos, Dusty, Station 2!
So I'm very excited to see how this goes between them. It's a relatively very even match between these two.
Yeah, I mean, tight right now to start back on PS2, back with their characters. You know, you asked me the last game, you wait till we got done the final stock, but which way do you see this one going? I mean, this one I feel is just as tight as we were seeing between Kronos and King.
Yeah, no, absolutely it is. And you know what? I think I'm going to lean towards Young Link here.
Because my gut instinct was Smirk.
Really?
Maybe you'll be right twice. I don't know.
Opposite.
I feel like it's so close. I would go either way.
Yes.
You know.
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't say anybody has a clear advantage here, but the comeback that I saw last game from Robber made me feel like he is fighting for this.
True. It was smart play. It was great play. I tend to think you get that one big hit and it can just change a fucking match.
Yeah, that's very true.
But maybe that's just the Samus in me. I just want that one full blaster shot that makes you, or the spike, and you quit because mentally you're done.
Yep, and Robert takes the first stock here. He's got 106, so he's not long for this world, but trying to get as much damage as he can.
He's doing really good bouncing around right now, though. I mean, Smirk's thrown 3-4 shots at him, and the only thing he's hit was that reflector shield.
Yeah.
And he didn't even reflect an attack. He just hit him with, the dissipation it has afterwards.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Robert's doing a beautiful job of keeping his spacing and dodging the scarier of Smirk's attacks. And look, he's got a 78% extra credit now while still on a third stock. That is he's very happy.
He's
with
not
this
done.
situation.
He's not even done.
No.
150 he's looking at as Young Link against a big hitter like Sephiroth.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, if you're Smirk, this is a bit of a failure right now. And there we go. Robert gets a second stock. It looks like Eswald's right all day here, guys. He knows it. He sees the future. He can call these. Finally, Smirk able to take a stock, but with just over a full stock lead, Robert, I want to see him not take his foot off the gas.
Yes, absolutely. He needs to pressure this to get it to the end if he possibly can, because we've seen it from both of them, to be fair, but the comebacks at the last stock are strong between both of these people. And if he lets Sephiroth get into a rhythm, then he could be in trouble.
Yeah,
but
and as you see right there, when Sephiroth is further behind, he gets his wing at an earlier percentage. So he got it there at 48.
oh wow.
But already, Robert,
Yeah,
he's doing it
hasn't
right.
been able to use it. I don't think I've really seen the wing this entire series have a huge impact. Because Robert's done an amazing job of avoiding it.
First 2 games, and since then, it feels like it's just been more of a face-to-face matchup. Oh, that was
Very
close.
close. That would have been a kill move there.
Possibly, yeah. At 110 right now for Sephiroth here. And he's real low, but he's going to be able to recover because of that wing.
His recovery gets better with the wing as well.
Yeah, he gets a third jump and he travels further.
What a monster. I mean, it's looking very strong. I'm trying to think of ways that Smirk can come back and take this game, but it's not looking good for him right
No,
now.
75% only on Robber, 150 on Smirk, we're going to call it. I mean, Robber's got him where he wants him. There we go. There's that big hit. That's finally a wing move there. Because you see him, he's only at like 80%, was it? That Smash Chuck would not have killed without that extra power.
Well done. If I guess it's a kill move no matter what, but if I were Smirk, I'd be scared of placing myself between Robber and the edge right now.
160, yeah, and you see, Smirk is playing high. He's jumping a lot. He's trying to avoid any opportunity for Robert to come flying in with an up air. And he's still taking damage a little bit here and there in the meantime. It's risky.
Yeah, so far I like the way he's playing it though.
Oh my god, what? Smirk! He gets the grab, the throw, the back air, takes him out at almost a percent. He walks away before Ava can